Hello everyone, Teacher Gaming here. Welcome back to another video on our newest release, the legendary event for the Skull Throne, where we have Kharn, the Betrayer, released. I'm gonna talk you through the missions and what you can expect if you want to unlock him on the first pass. So if you're ready, let's take a closer look.
Impurity shall be our armor, hate shall be our weapon, immortality shall be our reward.
So Karn has been in the game for around 20 hours, and he is already a little bit underway for me. Now, first off, I want to talk you through his regular missions that we all have. Play one legendary event battle, deal 1000 damage, pretty standard. Then it's defeat 30 ultramarines, defeat 75 tyrannids, and 100,000 suns. So you can do this through these missions here, so you should do them in a certain order. Then it is use ability 15 times with chaos units, deal 10k damage with abilities. Now this ability damage doesn't have to be from chaos, it's just ability damage. So you could probably go in on guild battles or some good where you can clump up units. If you have Typhus or Asriel, they are pretty good for dealing multiple damage, or something else where you have AoE damage, so you can get this done fairly easily in campaigns. And then it is defeat 20, use ability 20 times with Imperial units, 15k damage. Same rule applies about the ability damage. And then it's 25 abilities with Xenos units. So basically, it is 3 normal battles in the campaigns, and then it's 4, and then it's 5, and that's basically use the abilities. The ability damage might take you a little bit longer. Then it is play 3 event battles, piercing damage. I really like this because this ties into him having multiple types of damage, and then it's the same 3 legendary event battles, 25k flame damage. So for flame damage, there is Rosvita, there is um, Vindicta, there's also Rask if you have him. Those are off the top of my head units with ability damage that is flame or damage type. And then the last one is 25k physical damage. Now remember, 8, 9, and 10, they are not ability, it's just damage, so that should go fairly quickly for you. And then there are the premium missions if you decide to buy that pass. We're also going to talk about what can you expect if you need to unlock him, how far do you have to get, and we'll talk about that after the premium missions because they are tied quite nicely into that. So the first battle is win one battle without summoning any units. I'm actually on that because after I did the first mission, I decided to buy the premium pass. Then it is defeat 30 enemies with Xenos units. You could actually get 2, 3, and 4. You can get a very good head start on these if you go into Onslaught and you go through that specific lane, because you can do a lot of damage, of course. You can also just go in here if you can time it correctly, so that's pretty good. Then is win 5 battles without deploying any psychic characters. Orcs are the first one that comes to mind. Win 5 battles without deploying any Terminator armor characters. Plenty of those around, so take your pick. Win 5 battles without deploying any mechanical characters. Should also be fairly okay to get done. And then it's just defeat 75 enemies with piercing, and then with flame, and then with physical damage. And that is the premium missions, and they of course give you 25 as well, like the normal ones, so that is a total of 500. So if we go in and look at chests, it is actually pretty okay, like 250. That will be, depending on how high you go, it will be at least 50 shards. So now if you buy it, how far do you need to get in the battles to actually unlock Karn? Remember, this is the first time the event is around. It will come back a second and a third time, so do not worry. If you just go 3 quests, then you need to basically get a little bit above 8 battles in each lane, so remember that. If you buy for the Skull Throne bundle, which has a good amount of Blackstone and 300 here, well, then you are looking at milestone 26 here, and that should be 8 battles overall. If you are just going fully free, it's the 27, so that's why it's a little bit above 8. If you buy the premiums down here, as I have, you get down to 7.33 for each battle wave that you need to do, and that would put you at this tier 24 here. If you buy both of them for what you need to do with battles, you are going just below 7, 6.7-ish, and that is tier 22 here from the battles. Now, of course, it's up to you if you want to buy it or not. Remember, there's no need to stress. Your progress is saved, so do not fear. And what you should expect to do is you should expect to have gold 1 characters to get to where you need. Currently, I just did 1 battle here. I think I did 2. Yeah. So as you can see, here are the traits that you need to do in the alpha. It is no psychic, fully ranged, maximum 1 hits, fully resilient, and no summons. So your roster, you can always see it when you go in. Get as far as you can, but also always remember to go back and see how many can I do at the same time. For instance, here I had 3 characters only that could do this, but since it's battle 1, I was able to just go in and do it with those 3. It wasn't really that hard because it is such a low level. Maybe I can do battle 2, but after that I need to remove some of them so I have a fully 5-man team. Then over here it's Gamma, it's no mech. That's pretty good for me because I don't have that many mech characters up. Full physical, maybe I can get something done there. Then it's full piercing, minimum 5 hits, and then it's no flying. So I'll probably have to split some of them up. But basically, enjoy it, go in, and yeah, he is just so cool. Like the border, the icon, everything is just so great. Remember, you get some tokens here, and this is, if you're wondering why I am at 15 out of 12, it's because when you buy the premium missions, you get 6 extra tokens, and I was I was not fully at 12, so I bought it, and I've had a very busy day. So basically, that's it. You can see the missions. They should be fairly easily for you to rush through. Remember to always go back in during this week. Don't just get it done and say, there's nothing more I can do. I would suggest you try to see, is there something you can eke out? Of course, if it's too problematic, then don't stress yourself too hard. The event will come back again, and during these 7 days, maybe you can, at day 7, go in and do something, but I would, of course, recommend you to play it, also to get the feel, get the strategy right, say, okay, this is what I want to do, but my character isn't there yet. How can I get there? So, drop a comment down below, everyone. Consider leaving a like, and I'll see you all next video.